Alrighty, I think we're officially ready to start. Let's see how this all works. Hopefully nothing crazy. Your progress has been saved. Alright, so if you guys don't know, this is Stardew Valley Expanded. This is a really cool mod. Everything seems to be running smoothly, which is I'm really happy about. Hi Big Monkey, how's it going? So this is a farming game, spiritual successor for Harvest Moon, but I did something a little bit differently, which is add a few mods, and that's going to help enhance the experience. It's going to make it easier to see things like this, where we have little tooltips and other things. So we'll see how it goes. Yes, it has been a long time. Well, that's what happens when you get married and a lot of cool things happen in real life. So we're just gonna go through this. Plant our first crops. I thought I had miscounted for a second. So this farm is going to be a little bit different than what most normal playthroughs would look like. This is Grandpa's farm, and we're going to be able to look a little bit more in depth on that. So this is a very large map, and there's a lot of stuff going on here. We have a small fenced off area, and that's going to be great for having our first animals. And I want to start doing that as soon as possible. So my first thing is I'm going to start using some of my energy to actually clear the path over here. Just a little bit, because I don't have too much energy to start off with. I want to be mindful of that. Also gives me an opportunity to get some mixed seeds, which will most likely yield some really nice crops. Since 15 parsnips is really good to start with, but it's not a lot. So as long as we can keep getting fiber and other good mixed seeds, we're gonna have a lot of fun. I don't intend to stay too long in the farm for the first day, but I do want to get as many seeds as possible from these fibers. I don't know if it's because when I first started playing this game, I was on the Forge map to begin with, but I always remember those little weeds with like these right here as having the most likely possibility of giving mixed seeds. So it's always really nice when that happens. Because we just got, let's see, we got parsnip, potato, some more parsnip, and a cauliflower. So that's pretty good. We're just gonna water these, and we're gonna be off to the village, or town rather. Let's see if I do want to check this out over here, because I believe this will take me, yeah. This is just another little spot. I may want to clear this out now though. I can't really see. So clearing this out would be really good. That is the wrong key. So we don't actually have a lot to work with here on our first day, which is okay and good. I'm hoping that there is some forage up here, but no promises to that. Looks like we locked out with some leek. Now, I don't believe I had imposed anything crazy on myself. Stardew Valley Expanded allows for the more adventurous to attempt a harder community challenge, and that would be really cool, and I think I want to try that out later. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. Have not, actually. I'm new in town, and I'm looking for wonderful friends. Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Greetings, I am Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. So out of this house, there are 4 people. However, I'm not good enough friends with Sebastian to meet him quite yet. Sometimes he gets out and about, and that's going to be one of our better opportunities to talk to him. But for right now, we don't have that luxury. A stranger, hello. Don't mind me, I just live out here alone. Some horseradish. Ooh, and mushrooms, let's go. Okay, this is a little bit far out for me. Unfortunately, I have... This is more for demonstration purposes. Oh, and now we're back being low to the ground. Down to earth, as I like to say. But too close apparently where I get stuck on a rock. Inventory's full. Don't think... Let's find out. Oh, this is actually one of the new characters for Stardew Valley Expanded. Oh my, aren't you a cutie? Welcome to the valley, dear. It's so exciting when someone new moves in. Have you met my son Victor? And I have not yet. Hello, you must be Golden, the new farmer. I am Caroline. My husband runs the general store here. Have you met my daughter, Abigail? She's the pale one with purple hair. I forgot that's how she refers to her. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Have you met the other farmers in our community? Very true statement. So there are 3 farmers, I believe, that get added in SVE, and we'll have the ability to talk to them very soon. I think one of them, Susan, doesn't really come out into the next year, but that is okay. Let's see if we can talk or get something. Help wanted. Nothing's posted today. Pierre, my good man, thank you. You were so good to me. So something here is that we can see some of the changes and some of the different saplings that are available to us. Now there are a comprehensive mod package that I have, but I don't want to go into it vocally, so I will list that in the description. I kind of want to wait until we get sprinklers, but for right now I'm just gonna get a ton of potatoes because potatoes are the best. Hoping that I can see Abigail. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. Sometimes Abigail also hides out in her room, much like Sebastian, where when you don't have enough of a good relationship with them, they won't let you in. 24 slots for 2,000 gold. Can do. Now for some of the more astute there are custom sprites for our townsfolk depending on the season. So that's really cool. Let's see, can we talk to Clint? It does not look up. Or no, actually Clint's back here. Whoops. Hi, I'm Clint. I'm the town blacksmith. If you ever need to upgrade your tools, I'm your guy. Copper trash can. I forgot, that's awesome. Can be used as decoration. Nice. It's nice to see that as a possibility. Oh, there's Abigail. Also known as every Stardew Valley player's first love. Oh, that's right, I heard someone new was moving into that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Ah. Hey kid, name's Pam. Don't be a jerk and we'll get along fine. Hey, I'm Sam, good to meet you. Can I talk to Morris already? Should be able to. Open office policy. Ah, it's Farmer Golden. Welcome to the valley. My name is Morris, manager of Jojo Mart. You need cheap quality seeds, and there's no better place than Jojo Mart. I wouldn't bother with Pierre's store. Jojo's seeds are much better than his. I don't think I can talk to Shane quite yet. Don't know it. Okay. And then this is Claire. She is the cashier that has been here the entire time, even in the base game. But expanded actually allows you to talk and have a relationship with her, which is awesome. Hi, I haven't seen you before. Sorry, I don't really know you all that well. So we have different things here. Now, something that you will notice is that the prices for Joja are actually cheaper than Pierre. And it's been a while. I don't think this was the case in the base game. At least I don't recall it being. But there was actually some other issues with them, and I need to actually look that up. Claire, I just wait from you. So let's see if we can actually see all the things that she likes. And this is actually some of the content lookup, which is really nice and convenient because we know every single Stardew player would be looking at the wiki for all this information anyways. Oh, hey there, you're the new owner of Texas #1 farm. I'm Victor. It's a pleasure to meet you. Golden, is it? Cool. Victor's fun. I think when I used to be right out of college, there was a time where I actually empathized a lot with Victor and his plight of having these really cool STEM career and just not being able to do anything with it. Oh hey, you're the new guy, huh? Cool. Hey there, came to pet Dusty, and then I was hoping that he would move out of the way, but that's okay. Oh, hello, I'm Penny. You know, with a small town like this, a new face can really alter the community dynamic. I'm excited. Oh, there's Mayor Lewis. So how was your first night in the old cottage? Let's see. I'm missing a few people. Now, I believe Shane shouldn't have anything else to tell me. Yeah, let's go in here. We can actually meet a few other people. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardrop Saloon. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. You ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. Cool. Stop in if you need any refreshments. I always got hot coffee and cold beer at the ready. So I don't think I was able to get any of these things working, but it'd be really interesting. Okay, Prairie King, skull-shaped keyhole, pumpkin smashers, get Jojo Cola. Okay, I had, and I don't think I got it properly. I had a mod that added some other games in here. That's okay. It's funny because you got coffee right here, right? +1 speed, -1 speed. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Who else am I missing? Still missing quite a few people. Ooh, flower. Nice little daffodil. Okay, we can forage over here in a little bit. This actually goes... Ah, yes. So it's Andy, Sophia. Let's see if we can talk to her. Okay, this is perfect because I don't remember what the prices were. Eek, a stranger. Wait, aren't you Golden, the new farmer? Sorry, I get a little nervous around people I haven't met before. My name is Sophia. I am the owner of the Blue Moon Vineyard. Well, I'll see you around, I guess. So this is actually where you can get some really cool stuff. She has her own catalog of Blue Moon wine, some aged of the good stuff too, sprinklers and quality sprinklers, and you can see there's a nice little quantity that she has available. The sprinklers are going to be very nice. Typically we would have to craft these, but 600 G is not that expensive. Settlers of Ferngill, the board game set up for 3 players. The game pieces are dusty. So we'll get to learn a lot more about her and everything. You can see her room and then a different one as well. Now I saw some good stuff on the beach. I don't think I can pick up everything. It's a little bit of a shame. We're gonna have to be a little bit mindful of what we keep. Conch. I don't think I have enough of a level to really do anything. Let's see, can I visit Elliot? It's locked. That is unfortunate. Okay, and then I don't think Willie has been back either because he has an event with you in which he gives you a fishing pole, but you need to be, or he arrives basically from a fishing trip, so that's really cool. So while we still have some energy and it's not too dark at night, you know, the dark is scary. I get scared at the dark. We can take the opportunity to plant the rest of this potatoes, and tragically we have an odd number. It's okay. Life is odd. I know some of OCDs over here just cringing up right now. I'm going to say that while I am comfy, I hope you really pay attention to how this is laid out. I think it's going to be really cool. Don't have enough money to make anything really decorative quite yet. And of course the temptation's always to use the little hack pack, but for right now I don't think I'm going to do that. Now we need to get our first chest going, and that's going to help with our inventory management a lot. We don't have any mail. I don't know when I checked. We just got in here. Oh, before I... Alright, another tip. Chop wood. Yep. Cool. Sometimes you want to look at the TV, and the reason for that is there are instances where you'll get recipes that you won't know otherwise unless you... Huh, there'll be rain tomorrow. Cool. Oh, the day's in my hands, so neutral luck. Keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does it sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. Hello there, just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down the beach sometime. I got something for ya. Very cool. Let's go ahead and water our plants. So we'll do this right now. What's nice, we'll always get this little tooltip to know when we get our harvest. We're expecting a harvest in 3 days, 5 days, and 11 days. I think the potatoes are the best ones to start off with. Well, I'll know for sure once what we need to actually do, because there's also the community center things that we need to do, and I don't believe I hit the right button because I forgot about it. But that's okay. I think there's a lot of content to see already. So we don't get to see a little bit of it. I don't think that's too disappointing. Okay, we are short 2 pieces. How convenient that there are 2 here. Okay. So now we get to build a chest. Just put all our stuff to it, and because I want this to be that color to represent construction. Okay. Let's actually go this direction today. And the reason for that is I want to see if we can meet Marnie and Andy. Let's take advantage of any other forage around here. I don't think we've met Jasmine. Hi. Very cool. Marnie is back there. I don't believe I can... Yep, I don't believe I can talk to her quite yet. Now, let's see. 9 a.m. So, this is her off day. And we will not get to see her today until she goes out into the town. And that's okay. That is okay. Let's see if we can find some cool things. Maybe we can find Andy while we're over here. It looks like we're just gonna find a ton of good forage. That's some new ideas to sleep on. Very cool. So our foraging just leveled up. I'm very happy about that. This is one of the new areas, and there's a ton of things to do back here. Usually there's a lot of good forage. There's a lot of plants too. I don't believe I can actually, yeah. So the one thing that always gets me about specifically SVE is that I get used to tillable land looking like grass because that's part of the content pack, right? Well, we can't necessarily do that over here. Well, this is Aurora Vinefield, or Vineyard, and this is abandoned. Makes you wonder why. And then we got this creepy, we got a few things to do here. First things first, we got Saga newspaper, which is just straight up trash. We don't have the means to do anything with it yet, and then we have this note. Basically, this note describes what happened. So let's see if we can make it out. Aurora Vineyard bankrupt due to market crash. Stardew Valley. Thing is, it's not. I don't believe it's. Yeah. So you can see one of the things on this note is that the Ferngale government has. So like there's no like cryptography as an example. Cryptography doesn't exist here because there should be an E in this position right here, but it doesn't happen. So we're gonna have to go back to that. New ancient doll. Found an artifact. The curator of the local museum may want to know about this. I don't think there's anything else that we can really do over here at this moment. Here you can see it's very overgrown. There are some other things that can come out here in terms of artifacts. Not too interested in trying my luck right now. It's creepy as it is that a doll is just waiting there. Who knows, maybe the doll caused the market crash. And how great is it that we can give that to our local museum? Yeah! It's their problem now, not ours, right? Okay. Oh, there's a bear over there. Believe so. There's a particular market that's available to us with that very same bear, but we need to give some honey to that spot. I think there is some aspect of things that I need to look up on. Let's see. We're able to get that. And we can't go that way. Not yet. It is easy to get lost over here, and one of the things is that since there's so much things back here that I don't even know about, this is one of the instances where it'd be really good to have coffee ready for you, because if not, there's no way to actually get to explore all this reasonably within the day. And you can see that there's still a ton of things to look at over here. Alright, let's see if we can actually make it back. Because ideally I wanna get back to at least my home. I mean, I make it sound like that's impossible. It's not. Let's actually get rid of this one. I want to bring that ancient sword as well. This is another artifact that Gunther can tell us more about. There we go. Just cut through the forest. No big deal. If I recall correctly, that was a reference to something. I wish I knew what, but that's okay. Ah, there's the other farmer. So this is Andy. He's one of the 3 new farmers. I think I got the number correctly. Would you look at that? It's a new farmer everyone's been talking about. Finally moved to the valley, I see. Been working Fairhaven Farm for many years. It ain't much, but it's honest work. You're lucky to get that free property from your grandpa. So this is actually his, or Fairhaven. This is actually his farm right here. And let's see if we can actually invade his home. See that this guy obviously is not living in the best conditions. But it's okay. We'll get to talk to him for a bit and hopefully help him out a bit. I don't think I'm going to make... Oh, you know what? I need to actually go this way, and the reason for that is I don't have space for Gunther's gift. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in a little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, let's see if we can talk to Gunther. I might just be a little bit too late on this. Oh, yep. That is tragic right there. Okay, well, while we're here, let's explore a little bit. You can see that there's another lot over here. Can't enter it quite yet. And it's got some other cool things with it. We go over here, we see a bridge. You get stuck by a bush. There's some more forage over here, as well as some cones that we can't cross quite yet. Tells us exactly what we need. Which is such a good thing. I knew I was missing something. It's okay. Okay, while we're here, we're gonna get stuck on some more bushes. Have a full inventory. And now, the daffodil is traditionally a nice gift, and we can give that to a lot of different people. I think I just missed. Let's see. So something that I want to do is I actually want to romance Claire, but we can see the other character. I believe his name is Martin. Yes. Hey there. You're the new owner of Texas #1 Farm. My manager held a meeting about you. I work part-time at Jojo Mart. Or forget what I said about that meeting. It could get me in trouble. Interesting. I seem to have also forgotten that Claire only really comes in every other day. Ooh, now that Alex is gone. There you go. Okay, have I missed anyone? Oh, I was already too late for it anyways. Okay. can think of a few people off the top of my head that I need to meet. Sebastian, we missed, so that's okay. Who else am I missing? No way, I haven't talked to Pierre. Oh, that's funny. Okay, makes sense. Everyone there makes sense. Imagine you got a farmer that just comes in and takes your stuff, buys stuff from you, and you don't even get to know the guy. So we're actually going to keep the maple syrup around. And the reason for that is because it will be very useful to make, I believe that is the particular sap that I need to make caskets, or cask later, not caskets. It's very macabre. Yes, caskets. We're already 2 days into farming, and the first thing that's on my mind is not how to make casks to ferment and age wine, but instead caskets. Clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Cool. The nice thing is we get all this stuff already rained for us. We have some free space now, so that's good. Now, what I don't remember is I don't remember when Jojo actually opens. 9 a.m. So we will have some opportunity right now to actually go talk to Willie. And what's really good is that when it's raining, it's the best time to fish, in my opinion. I love fishing in the rain. It's poetic, you know. It'll be good because we want to catch not only Willie, but we also want to drop off our relics that we found from an ancient land, also known as the farm down the road. Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet ya. Still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. So Willie is really important if you indulge in the gentlemanly art of fishing. His shop will actually buy the fish you catch in any excess. It will provide bait, and I believe in some cases there are some accessories such as crab pots that he can sell as well. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. It smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyways. My old Marino brought his terrain with us, so let's take a shot at the minigame while we're here. Since the museum's not open, we were just passing some time. Now, as soon as that exclamation mark hits, that's our opportunity to start catching a fish. We want to keep the little fish in the green bar. There's a few things that affect the fish that we get. First thing is the length of the throw. Different poles will have the ability to go further out, as well as the conditions. So rain will bring some unique fish, as well as the location. So of course we can only get saltwater fish here, but we can also get freshwater fish from the river in town. It's going to be important later. As you can see, I can see spring foraging here for daffodils, but that isn't the case for sunfish and herring. These things are not something that is available for the forge, so we don't really need to keep it, but at the same time, people like Willie do like fish. Ahoy there, it's nice to see young folk moving to the valley. It's not very common these days. So, if we get out Willie's character sheet, we can see that he likes arrowhead shark, butterfish, catfish, all these wonderful fishes. These are typically things that most people do not like. Mega purple mushroom. What's it? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Common river fish from the ocean? Does it know what it's doing out here? Okay. A little strange. I had just gotten done explaining about how there's different fishes. It's a little whack. A little strange. Dubious in nature. Why would a river fish be out in the ocean? Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. What's this? You found something? Let me see it. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the object to the front desk. Fine and dandy. Dandy and fine. So there's two items that we can donate, which is the ancient doll and the ancient sword. Because we did that, we get a small reward, much greater than what either of them would have presented. There's folks missing here. Use fertilizer to improve quality, reduce workload, or hasten crop growth. Fruit trees take a whole season to grow, but they require very little maintenance. Keep the area directly around your new sapling clear, or else it will not grow properly. Crops will die soon as the season ends, unless they can grow in multiple seasons, such as corn. Some crops such as kale and wheat need to be harvested with a scythe. All very important information. There are some lost books that we'll find that will provide more in-game tips. For now, that is a pretty well-rounded explanation of some of the different opportunities you have for produce. Saplings are expensive, but they are the gift that keeps on giving. Now, you can see that one of the things I'm doing, although it didn't quite work there since this one was too jittery, there's different types of AI for how a fish moves, and if you can kind of predict where that's going to go, you can get the jump on it before it moves faster than A, your reflexes, and then B, how fast your bar can move to begin with. Ah, it was almost perfect. That's okay. Typically the ones I have the most trouble with are Actually, I think like catfish is a great example because they'll go very high and then they'll go very low. River jelly, huh? Wow, that is actually really useful. That is extremely useful. I have to keep that around. So Claire would have just gone into work and being a absolute sweet gentleman and not anything creepy. Can just go up to her, do this. Thank you. I want to go home. Same. When I start the work day and I'm already tired of working. Extremely base take, Claire. I believe you. I see you. And you have disability into my life. Okay, let's talk to George. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way, now buzz off. Why, hello and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. Oh man. Oh man, I can tell that story. Now sometimes, and you can see that right there, there are little patches of dirt. We can see a lost book. Found a lost book. The library's collection has expanded, and these will give us some other tips and things to look up. Hello. How are you today, Mr. That Guy Who Shows Up Sometimes? Now that we got a lost book, we can actually read it, assuming I hit it properly. This is a book by Marnie. Our animals are very sensitive. They like to be pet every day and prefer to eat grass outdoors than dry hay. They don't like being outside in the rain though. Happy animals produce higher quality products. Oh, I'm doing great. Brought in the new year, had some good food. Just enjoying my time. I finally figured out, or I would say really dedicated some time to cleaning up the mods I had, so getting to enjoy Stardew Valley all over again. I don't have enough room. How do I fix that? Let's see, I wonder if, I think today it's Willie's day off. I can double check that. Oh, actually it's open. Let's see if we can sell some fish and maybe make enough to afford a larger backpack. Interesting. Very particular bait. I don't think I've seen it before. There was, I don't know if I just never had luck with it. I used to play the 64 version of Harvest Moon, and one of the advices the guy who would always be fishing gave you is that if you go in the morning, you can get more fish than midday. And that, I guess that was like traditional advice that I got when I tried fishing. I don't think I was doing it too well to begin with, and I guess there's a lot of variables I had come to learn. And within this list of variables was that you are supposed to go out earlier and fish. Like, right in the beginning of the morning. So I guess that's how we explain it away that neither of us caught any fish. But there are different fish that will arrive. Stardew Valley is probably the most bang for your buck that you'll get. It is a very different game. What kind of games do you play normally right now? And the reason I say the most bang for your buck is specifically if you play on computer or Android, you have the ability to mod the game and get more content. If you play on console, you don't have that luxury. Huh. Well, that's a little disappointing. I guess I can smooth this here. It is a very slow game, though. Dead Cell and Hollow Knight. Huh. Yeah, those are very fast-paced games. I'm not so familiar with Dead Cell, but Hollow Knight I remember of like the Metrovania style. There is some combat in this game, but I wouldn't say that that's the main thing. I would almost recommend something else like Rune Factory, which has combat as a focus. Sea jelly. Oh man, getting all the jellies here. This is really cool. Do you have any experience with games like SimCity or Animal Crossing? I think those are maybe two relatively similar styles. Or like cities, or I guess SimCity isn't a game really anymore. I guess like City Skylines is a great example. It's a more modern one. Did I talk to Harvey? I did talk to Harvey. Closed on Wednesdays. This actually seems really cool. I want to keep these things on me because buffs like these are fairly rare. The sea jelly might be better for a different day. In that case, let's put these two away and see what happens. 7 whole minutes. Oh man, that's a lot right there. Okay, we could go ahead and... I only played it at a friend's house. Okay, I guess the next question. Would you be playing on the Switch or another console, or is it going to be on like a home computer? Because that is like a big deal. And the only reason I say this is before anything else, right? I can tell you, like, I'm playing a different version of this game because I have a host of mods that people have created to improve on the game and add more content. But even before that, if the concern is money, right? If you're doing it on PC, you'll at least have 2 hours, I think, with Steam, and Steam has sales fairly often. However, the issue with something like Nintendo Switch is that deals for indie games are fairly rare, and the refund policy is nearly non-existent. So you have like a double whammy there. I think it's a good sign that you enjoy Animal Crossing. I liked Animal Crossing too. I think the only thing that wasn't so good for me was I'm a little bit more goal oriented. So something that was happening was I was looking forward to, like, okay, let's progress this, let's move forward, and I didn't want to do the time skipping thing that other players were doing. So that was a little bit difficult to accomplish, or really, how would I say, work on goals and not be able to, and kind of have to wait. Since the time here doesn't follow real world time, it works out really well. Also nice, I got some coal. How lucky. Okay, I'm at 27 health. Could do a little bit more. 19. Okay, we're getting close. 15. Okay, cool. I don't think I would play Switches like, but I do have a computer now, so getting used to them. Okay. I think you would really enjoy Stardew Valley on the computer. Wait, no, I don't want to say that. Okay, I think the question then is, because I think you should play it first off, but then the question becomes portability with a Switch or with the computer, right? And of course you won't have as much likely portability with even a laptop as you would with a Switch. And it would be unfair to say, yeah, just get one of those like Steam Decks or whatever. Especially when it was just stated the money is an issue. I think there's a lot of content to play in the base game, and there's so much story to have, and each playthrough can be very unique. And the reason I say this is I'm playing on a very particular farm right now. However, kind of one of the challenges that you can do is there's actually like 7 different kinds of farms available for you to start the game on. Like, you have the basic farm that gives you the most farming and land to build upon. There's also a farm that has a dedicated fishing niche to it, a dedicated foraging, and a dedicated monster hunting section to it. These are things that will modify how you start the game and what is your main source of bread, figuratively speaking, at the beginning. So that can modulate and really change your experience. Additionally, since this game has marriage candidates, you can have the opportunity to indulge different relationships on different playthroughs and see kind of the different characteristics. There's a few different characters, without spoiling them, because we'll most likely get to see some of it, is that they have a lot of character growth. And that is something that, by basically showing these people love, they'll be able to express themselves in a more positive and constructive way, which is really nice. On the Slover mark, there's a lot of creativity, and once I do this, Undertale and FNAF are hard as story games, though. There's a lot of little details, and I think I don't think that you're gonna get like a very in-depth story, like lore. Okay. Lore specifically, if you prefer lore, I think your better bet in this case is to go with PC, and the reason for that is that you can get Stardew Valley expanded, and you can also get canon content patches, and what that will do is there's an instance earlier on the stream where I had gone to a forest and it showed some little snippets of things that happened, as well as there's a little bit more decisions that we can make. So typically when you play the game, you have the choice between revitalizing the community or going the corporate route and just buying out the community. In the base game, going corporate and kind of playing pawn to the Walmart of the game doesn't really do much. You kind of just get your things. It's like the speedrunner's choice. There's no story, there's nothing. Jojo Mart takes over the town and nothing really bad happens. But within Expanded, there's the community center, and that's all fine and dandy. But if you actually do what becomes the Morris route, there's a lot more politics and dynamic that gets added to it, because eventually, instead of nothing happening and nothing changing, Morris actually vies to become mayor, and you can help him win that. And it kind of shows the dynamic of what would happen if the current mayor loses his identity and purpose in a small town that he has never been challenged in. There's additionally other story that is, you have to do some modifications to the configuration file, but it can go into things such as different relationships within the actual story, different history. Specifically, there is a soldier that fights in a war in this game, and you don't really get much about it other than he doesn't like to talk about it, which makes sense, right? However, there's a lot more dialogue that comes out of it if you choose to allow mature conversations within Stardew Valley Expanded. And these are things that don't happen in the base game. So I think if you want to do more lore specifically and overarching themes and story developments, I think you kind of need to do the PC. And then that also offers you the opportunity to back out in case you're like, you know what, I really don't want to go through the daily grind of planting things, customizing this stuff, and you're like, this isn't the kind of slow games that I really like. Then you can always just refund it, and that will kind of provide a risk-free opportunity. Okay, welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen, this one's for your folks living in Stardew Valley. Hey, that's me. Check for spring onions southwest of the town. When the river meets the ocean, you can sometimes find a whole bunch growing out of the dirt. What else can I think of? The only thing that I would say, there is a third in between option, and this is only if you have Android phone. If you feel comfortable modifying your Android phone files a little bit, there are ways to get the PC experience in the portability of your phone. So that is a good alternative as well. I don't have any experience modifying my phone, so, or rather like changing the file structure too much. I've done emulators and things like that, of course, for games that I own. Nintendo, they're games that I own, not the ones that I haven't purchased. But nothing crazy. Let's see, what do I want to do? I need money, all the money. I want to build another chest, I think. Let's just clear out back here. Okay. I'm always a little concerned because whenever I see exhausted sometimes, I think something is gonna... I do have an iPhone, but I appreciate... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's... iPhones are very easy to play with. Okay, I want to do this one blue because I want to put fish in there. Fish-like things. So I actually want to get these jellies out and reorganize them over here. So some of the really cool things, you can see there's stone signs, campfires. Campfires are actually nice. There's different wild seeds as well, and then wood paths. So we can actually do a lot of customization here. I'm actually gonna take down this tree right here so I can show some of the this does take a lot more time. Some of the crafting. Because actually, one of the things that I was always kind of not good at is actually decorating. I want to do 3. And then, let's see, this, what is this, 7 by 5? This can be better. We're just gonna stay with this for now. It actually worked out perfectly. Oh, I almost moved that. Let's do this that way, and we can start building our design. So the goal here is that eventually sprinklers will go up to a 5 by 5 square, and we want to build little pockets like that. So we can just keep doing what we want to do, and we're not stuck here all day watering. For right now, since a lot of these parsnips are actually going to grow, we'll have the opportunity to buy some sprinklers from Sophia, which will cut down on our overall energy and time usage. To get those trees back. Let's see. If I had a little bit more foresight, well, I guess I can dig dig these things up again, can I? Yeah. Okay. These things need 3 by 3. Nothing there, so these two should grow. I'm just gonna leave that there just in case. Oh, actually, I haven't talked to Marnie yet. Let's go down and meet her. I should get rid of this fiber though. Let's just do that for now. Hey, Geode. I didn't realize I had gotten one. Okay, geodes are really cool. Sometimes when you break rocks, you will get geodes, and they have a few uses. They are a randomly generated mineral, and that's typically how we get different items for Gunter. Now, Marnie allows us to buy animals and animal products. So we have hay, a milk pail, which is needed to milk animals, shears for wool collecting, and then we can also change our doghouse. Let's see, what animals do you have available? So we actually need to buy a coop, and actually I haven't even talked to her. I need to talk to Robin and see how much material we need. The material is going to allow us to start having recurring income. So crops are very good for burst income, and what I mean by that is that after 4 or 5 days you'll get your payout, right? But with the case of animals, most animals provide a payout once they're matured in a daily or every other day way, and that's really good for consistent reoccurring income. In addition to this, animal products are used for cooking, and particularly baking can be very good for gifts. Gifts are important, and if you know the birthday of a particular person you want to get to know better or romance, you'll get a great bonus for that. Poor Sophie doesn't feel too well today, so we'll let her get on with her business, give her some space. We do want to keep looking for worms. Worms are very prevalent in the beach. Specifically, there's this other area that we can't really get to until we get 300 pieces of wood, and that is okay. Now Clint closes shop at 4 p.m. While we're here, I want to see if I can offload this mussel to... Perfect. Oh, he actually changed the bait that he has available. Cool. I think largemouth bass are necessary for one of the community events. Since the JoJo or Joja Mart event or path here isn't really that uninteresting, and there's actually a lot of things that we can do with it, I'm going to offer the question to the community here that's watching is, do we sell out and go with Joja, or do we support the local community and revitalize everything. Both have their benefits, both have their cons. No particular choice is really better than the other. Actually, before we get rid of our inventory, let's see. Ah, no! Cave carrot as an appetizer. Sure. Hey, Pierre. Hey, it's Mr. Golden, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. Yeah, it's a fair price. So some of the cool things that happen is, and we don't have the ability to make it quite yet, but as we level up, we will have the ability to craft it. Having flowers are not only a good gift, but they also offer the benefit of helping out with improving honey. And honey is a slower thing, but it's consistent. Plus, I love honey. Honey's super tasty. Right. Let's go talk to Robin. She is working today. That is good. So we have a few things that we can get from her. We can buy straight up material and decorations, which is really nice. We're gonna hold off on that because all that stuff is very expensive. And we're gonna look at buildings. So Ku requires 300 wood, 100 stone, and 4,000 gold. Barn is very similar, a little bit more expensive. A well can be very useful. A silo is necessary for larger animals. Larger animals will consume hay, and we do need a way to store the hay. We can leave it in our chests. However, there is certain integration with barns that will use a silo mill. I don't think we can get cloth quite yet, so that's not something we can do. A shed is also really nice. The reason sheds are useful is because they are a space multiplier. And what that means is that they're really good for holding things that you don't need to touch for a long time, like kegs or casks that are fermenting alcohol or aging different things. And then we also have cabins for friends, a stable for a horse, slime hutch, shipping bin. And I think this is just something that can be very helpful because the farm is so large. This is a mod that's not part of base game. A tractor is basically a one-stop shop for all tool purposes. And I would like to get one because I think it'd be really cool, but it's very pricey. So that's a late game item. Let's continue to forage because I want to get access to some other crafts that I believe are only available through foraging. We don't quite have the opportunity to level up farming until these crops actually produce, and that's okay. We're not rushing. It is something that will come to us directly. Let's go ahead and clear out this. We need to get material anyways. And Robin, as much as I appreciate all the hard work she does and would love to support her small home business, I am not paying 10G per wood or 20G per stone. Oops. Missed right there. It is interesting, right? Because you ship out wood right here, and wood is pricey. Good functioning wood to construct with is very pricey. The markup that Robin has is fairly ludicrous. But hey, if you made it that big, I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with having someone else work for you, right? Especially when there's an unlimited supply. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop off our things. We are currently sitting at 53 stone and 33 wood. It's good. We have been using wood to make chests, which is good. Let's continue on with this cadence. Now, I would like to just put this here for now. I would like to keep finding mixed seeds, as they are by far the most economical way of planting more crops. They flat out depend. I think it depends on the type of farm you have, as well as your foraging level. And we're working on that, but it takes some time. Any skill worth having takes time. Okay, so we can get rid of that. We need construction items still. Let's put those there. And we can go ahead and take a nice long nap. Before we do this, Stardew Valley has a timer that matters when you go to sleep. If you go to sleep too late, you lose some hours in the morning. And, you know, that's okay. It's losing some hours in the morning is preferred to losing everything. And what I mean by that is you can pass out at 2 a.m. at night. Traveling merchant is in town. Let's go. Hello, Golden. Hi, Marnie. You see this cat here? I found it sitting outside the entrance of your farm. I think it's a stray, poor little thing. I think it likes this place. Hey, don't you think this farm could use a good cat? Yeah. Will you adopt this cat? No. I mean, yes, I will. Dudley. Dudley's a great name for a cat. Well, little Dudley, you'll be a good kitty now, right? Okay, we've had a wonderful harvest. Let's go ahead and start getting these things. And we actually leveled up. Perfect. So, when you ship normally, you will get whatever funds you are owed, I guess, is the best way of saying it, the next morning. However, a little way to be a little bit sneaky and faster is you can go to... Perfect. Yes. Yes. You can go to Pierre and sell the same produce for the same price and have the money instantly. The difficulty is on the chance that you won't be able to actually visit Pierre, which is on Wednesday. So the traveling merchant comes by, and what's really cool about her is there are two things that we are looking for that she sells. And that is a rare seed, which we found one of them. That's great. And then the next thing that we want to find from her is a coffee bean. What's very powerful about coffee beans is that they not only give you the opportunity to make coffee, but they are very profitable plants because they produce more of itself. It is a perennial seed, meaning that it will continue to produce food. I don't have enough of what I'm looking for, so that is good. Hi. Hi, Golden. My name is Susan. Lewis told me you're the new farmer in town. I'm trapped on my farm in the mountains, so I can't say hi in person. Hopefully the mess Jojo made will be cleared out soon, because I'm going a little stir crazy. Can't wait to meet you and see how the farm's shaping up, Susan. So that was not as expensive as I thought it was. Typically, the merchant has a markup, and that markup can be anywhere from 2 to 10 times the value. So like the coffee bean, for example, I believe the most expensive it can be is 2500 G, which is still worth it at that amount, in my opinion. However, I think it can be as low as like 500 G, which makes it a lot better. What's nice about the traveling merchant as well is that even though there's a markup, there are opportunities to get items that you need for the community center in the first year that aren't available until the second year. To our valued Joja Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operations near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal pursuant to Initiative L610901 Joja Co. Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Joja Customer Service Representative. So this is actually our little tell to be like, hey, oh, did I need to water this? No, I don't think I did. Okay. This is our little tell that says, hey, you know, maybe that landslide, that very same landslide that you saw before, maybe it's good time to actually go check it. Now, sometimes there's a little go away here. I believe you need a actually hold up. Thank you. There's a little getaway there if you modify some of the configuration files. If you're playing on PC, you have the ability to do it. I can't speak towards the phone release if you can do the very same deal. Now I have no space. How did that happen? Alright, let's get rid of this. Let's pick up those dandelions. Did you know dandelions are great for salad? I didn't until I started playing this game, and I learned they are very rich in nutrition. Okay, I can deal with not having clay, or a little bit of wood. Wood is very abundant. I want to be Linus's friend. Please don't destroy my tent. It's happened before. He's so tragic. We want to be Linus's friend because he provides us with wonderful recipes. Let's continue going this way. Ooh, a leek. Now we can actually get some wild seeds, and believe it or not, what's really cool about wild seeds, I don't know if that picked up on the microphone, but that felt wonderful, is essentially you're finding 4 forage that is random, right? But then you get 10 in return. If you think about it, on average, it's like a 2.5 times return, which is really cool. Okay, we have a broken bridge over here and some cool things over there. These are things that we will have the opportunity to fix later. Although I want to pick up this other daffodil. Something else to know is that this thing is, I am too early, but I can talk to the guy I want to talk to. Something else to know is that higher quality gift gives more heart points for you if you give it to someone. Oh, hello. You shouldn't use Marlin's bow without permission. Strange. I wonder if we'll be able to use that when we get a better relationship with him. Also, very strange about this over here. Can we go see what that is? In loving memory of Isabel, beloved wife, mentor, and adventurer. May you rest in peace, my flower. Very cool. I don't think I've noticed that before. There are some things, oh, I really want that. Okay. I don't think it will despawn, so let's go quickly to Pierre, which I neglected to do because I'm irresponsible. And we can drop off these parsnips and get some good money. Let's see, we're looking at 630, which is good. And I think we want to go ahead and also, oh man, but that kind of puts me in net negative with slots. Let's see if I can give him anything else. I should be able to give him produce. And now that we actually have, I forgot to do that. Final day, raising animals, buy a coop, advancement, craft a scarecrow, smallmouth bass to Demetrius. So this is actually really cool. Okay, we should be able to do that. Cool. So let's give a leek this. Perfect. What do I actually want to build? So 6 days for this versus 12. We get 80 and an opportunity to have multiple potatoes at harvest. Versus tulips. That's funny. Might just get that. Okay. I think I want to go with potatoes. And we're gonna... Oh man, we're gonna be a large farm very soon. Here, Caroline. How's it going? Fine looking day. Thoughtful gift. Very cool. Wow, I just realized it's Friday. Sometimes I totally lose track of time. Anything fun? Rabbit's foot. Huh. I think I can give a daffodil without it being an issue. Okay, cool. And then let's talk to Pierre and Harvey, and then we can move on. And that is one of the major conflicts, which is Joja versus Pierre. And we do have the opportunity to play a role in that, as all good, morally gray people can do. I think I'm still looking for people. So the reason I want to go up here is a cave carrot isn't the roughest thing to find in the mines. And we have a little bit of leeks that will give us some health and allow us to actually move. Oh, wonderful. It's still here. Let's actually go into the Adventurers Guild. Oh. We, all sword. Don't have a frog? Wait. Are you telling me that I could have been slaughtering those little frogs that have been coming out of fiber? That's crazy. Help us keep the valley safe. Can we go back here? Okay. Okay, I was over here thinking, I was like, I did not remember buying a sword. I was just wondering how far down this mine shaft goes. I'm going to take care of some monsters in here before they start climbing out into the valley. I've met a lot of adventurers in my time. I recognize that look in your eye. Old age hasn't robbed me of my eyesight or my skill with a sword quite yet. Take this weapon. It may not look like much, but it's imbued with magic. With it, you'll be able to battle the monsters here. I gotta go. Thanks for the help. Alright, see you, buddy. Have a good one. I'll keep my eye on you. Prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member. Okay, so we have Buddy over here. We can't actually get to him quite yet. Oh man. I think I value copper over. I don't have it. Why did I come in here with, like, man, when they say scatterbrained, okay. Well, clay's not too hard. Let's drop off some stuff, because if I could see the resounding facepalm that my viewers did, then you know what, I felt it. I felt it in my soul. My soul yearned for the mines, and I couldn't satiate it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to... Wait, Sebastian! Hi! It's your friend. I'm a farmer. I haven't seen you because you don't see anyone else. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Out of all places you could live, you chose Pelican Town. Yes. You know, it's funny, right? Because there are a lot of similarities between the farmer as a character versus Sebastian. And some of those similarities is that he is a shut-in, right? But if you're doing things right, you're kind of antisocial as well. You're going into the mines, you're fishing, you're farming, you're very busy, right? And there are entire days where I've gone into the mines or I've just been, I don't know you, that's okay. You dig in dirt, you can find some interesting things. Oh no, Mom's making lentil soup is tasty, young man. One time I found a really old piece of pottery. I bought it to Gunter and he said it was over 1,000 years old. A good little hint right there that if you're not doing it already, you should be hitting the dirt you see with worms in it. Okay. Ah, another stranger we haven't seen. Oh, you're that new farmer boy, aren't you? Huh? Oh, I'm Haley. If I weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be cute. How to win friends. Give someone a gift. I don't think I have anything she likes. Maple syrup? Yeah, that's the issue is Haley is fun because she is by every degree a city girl that you can get to love the outdoors, right? But she doesn't start off that way. I do have maple syrup I can give her, but I really don't want to do that, so we'll be chopping through these. We have these here. This is 5 by 5, so let's continue our pattern here. And what we want to do is we want to actually chop these things down. There's different stages that trees can be, and that is different difficulties of which they need to be chopped down in. Also, it also means that different tools can actually break them once they start maturing a little bit more. So like this stage 3 right here, you need an axe to fell it, but prior to that you can use a pickaxe or even a sickle. Okay, let's get those things here. What do we have to craft? So we don't have means for it quite yet. A torch would be good for some light, but we haven't gone out that late. Let's see if we can find some more forage. What I would like to have happen is I can actually craft another 10 spring seeds. So prior to going into the mines, and now that things are coming back to me, there are certain things you want to drop off unless you know which floors you're headed to. So an example of this is I won't be able to get that cave carrot for Gus, which is a shame. But I can probably still get those smallmouth bass. So there are benefits to that. but things like sickles, things like watering cans, fishing rods, you do not need to bring those into the mines. A, they're taking up space, and B, they're just not useful. There's no purpose for the fishing rod unless you hit certain floors. Oops. Oh yeah, there we go. Fisherman, smallmouth bass. So we get to actually keep these, and we can talk to Demetrius soon. We get a little paycheck and a half. What's nice about a lot of quests is like, if you think, oh well, I mean, it's just gonna make them feel better, and I'm gonna lose out on some profit or whatever. Like, that's not true. Most quests give a premium, and we actually got both of them. So now we actually gotta return to Demetrius, and he'll get to see these fish. He should be at the saloon right now. However, I can't really see. So I'm going to go back. Are those? No, those aren't. Those aren't worms. I'm gonna go back where I came from, and I am going to make sure I water these things, because I have not watered. So what's cool about the info suite is you can see right here, it tells me what has been watered and what hasn't. Sometimes, especially when it's later like this, it's very difficult to see what has been watered. So it's good to be able to say, hey, I know for a fact this has been watered or not. Not like it really matters. Unlike in real life, the only thing that will kill your crops is seasons changing. So as long as you water them in a timely manner, that they will produce before do I really want green algae? Let's hold on to that for now. I don't quite have enough. Let's do that for now. I don't quite have enough space. Zip cat. To do anything. Watering can proficiency, hoe proficiency, scarecrow, basic fertilizer. Scarecrow is going to be useful. Ooh, foraging, charcoal kill. That's actually going to be very useful. Oh, that's nice. Hi there. Good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. If you want to get the most out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. The furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction, and tool upgrades. When you smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make your work a lot easier. Okay, I'm headed home. Take it easy. This is very important. We need to upgrade our tools because it's going to make our life easier. That's quite literally the basic thing, which is, yeah, without these upgrades, it's going to take a lot more time to do the same thing. Hi, me sell hats, okay, Pokey? Come to old house, Pokey. Bring coins. Hat mouse. Okay. Now, to create a scarecrow, we need a coal, fiber, and wood. We just so happen to have a lot of these, so I want to make 2 of them. We can do so. Let's put away in this rod. We need the watering can still. So I'm gonna water these things, and thankfully a lot of these potatoes will be done. And we can get into doing some cooler things. So something that you have to be careful with as you're felling trees is that they have an opportunity to drop into water. And what happens then is that you lose out on the wood and any other things that they would have produced. First, I do not have space to produce my first. Okay, let's put the sap away. First scarecrow. So we can see the range here that it covers. Let's start with right here. And that's going to cover all our things. Now you might be thinking, why would I need a scarecrow in a video game? And that's a great point. It's a very interesting point to ask. We need scarecrows because crows exist. Crows will ruin our day. What crows do is they will straight up eat your hard-earned, hard-worked crops. And then you can't do anything about it. You're just done. I was hoping to catch that frog. It was too fast for me. A shame. Alright. We've watered our plants. The only thing that's a little bit suspect about putting a scarecrow in between crops is sometimes I have a bad habit of forgetting to water right on top of the scarecrow because it hides the plot of land really well. Oh, hi there. What an eyesore. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyways. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Now just look at it, it's shameful. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Joja Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Ah well. If anyone else buys a Joja Co membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Here, let's go inside. Why? This thing is bugging out. No! My immersion. My immersion. What am I looking at that's causing this? What's this? I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remembered. Oh, hi, buddy. What? What's the matter? Are you ill? You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place is full of rats. I'm worrying myself. Look, I think I'm going to head home. I need some lunch. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. Yeah, just maybe. Just maybe. Strange is a great way to put this. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. Hint, hint, hint. Hint, wink, wink. You should check out the building. Oh, goodness. I'm hitting all the events at the same time. What's up, buddy? We always pet the dog in this house. The dogs are good boys, and they need to be loved. Okay, so we actually came over here. Oh, hey, look, little friends down there. Almost like we should be over here. Oh. So, believe it or not, you can actually decipher this, but for right now, it's just gibberish. Alright, so we need to find Demetrius, so let's look at our map, and we see that he is still home, probably doing wonderful experiments. Marlin's going, by the way. Let's see. So, when you turn in a quest, it should be as simple as talking. Thanks, Golden. The smallmouth bass population was getting out of hand because a genetically modified super small bass escaped from a fishery and started multiplying. Let's see here. Do you know my dad, Demetrius? He's a scientist. I have a lot of fun helping out in the laboratory. Okay, let's talk to Robin too, and then we can get going. Our house is in such a beautiful area, don't you think? I love the fresh air of the mountain. It is good to talk to the villagers, and the reason for that is let's see. You should actually like this. Oh, I've already given him 2 gifts. Rip. What? It still counts? That's crazy. Alright. Let's take that. What was I going to do? Raising animals. I think we can start going towards that. I think now we have the opportunity to having a Jojam membership. It's not something that I want to do, I think. So I'm gonna hold off on that and instead work on other things. Let's go ahead and drop off these fish with Willie. If he was here. He is not here. He's probably doing other things. Dang, that's a crying shame right there. I was kind of hoping to get rid of this extra space. a little bit disappointing. It's a new farmer. How are you doing this fine sunny day? Caught me in the middle of tending to my crops. I'm spreading some new Joja fertilizer on my crop field. I always use Joja fertilizer. It makes my crops stronger and healthier. Say, you're just starting out on Texas #1 farm. I have something for you to help you out. I have some strawberry seeds for you. Fairhaven Farm strawberries have a good reputation in Grampleton and Chestervale. I'll be sending them your way once I have the time. These here crops got me occupied. You have yourself a nice day, Golden. Go on, get some dirt on you. Andy is nice. He is rough around the edges, but he's nice. So I don't quite want to do it yet. Ah, hi, Willie. Willie, take a fish. Thank you, Willie. Very cool. I want to clear some of this out so I can actually farm a little bit more. Now, even though it doesn't look like it, those grass patches are tillable. There and there. Okay, let's put this wood back and then we can start growing some more things. Since Willie won't buy this fish and we just gave him a gift, let's go ahead and put that back. Can also put back this fiber. We have the means to make more fertilizer, so we're going to keep doing that. Now we have fertilizer. We can't fertilize things that have things on them, but when they are tilled for the first time, we'll have the opportunity to fertilize carrot seeds. Wow. So, like, actually a great example. So we're gonna put this here for now. So fertilized soil looks slightly different, and each type of fertilizer will have a different appearance based on what it is. So some fertilizer will improve the quality, like the basic fertilizer does. Others will retain water, which means that you have to, or you have the opportunity to not need to water as much. This is less the case if you already have like something like sprinklers. Sprinklers are always going, so you don't need water retention then. I have this extra scarecrow I'm not doing anything with. Let's have this going here, and then we have some overlap. That is okay. I want to put this scarecrow right there. And because I want to see it, I'll focus on cutting down that tree another day, since I don't have much life in me left. Man. Explore the mines, forging ahead. Craft the furnace. What do I need to do to craft the furnace? Okay, so I need 20 things of copper and 25 stone. Even if I didn't have the copper or the stone, I'll get in the mines. So I want to prepare for that. So what I'll do is I'll put away... I'll put the rod in the appropriate place. And then we can focus on rusting up right now. Actually, I kind of want to do a lot in the mines. So I want to take the river jelly, the one that will give me more max energy. And we'll take that tomorrow morning before we head off. And what that's going to help us out with is that we'll be able to do a lot more mining than before. Especially since we just leveled up mining. So this all works out really well. Queen of Sauce will allow us to learn new recipes. There is a rerun on Wednesdays. So all this is really necessary if we want to be able to cook more things, or else your villager will just, or your little farmer will not know. Alright, so we do have a choice with these potatoes. It's a fair amount. So let's see what the village, okay, let's actually... So since strawberries are perennial, we can go ahead and put more fertilizer here. It also works out because we can actually start farming what's left. Strawberries are very good, by the way. They're probably my favorite springtime crop besides starfruit. No, rhubarb. Rhubarb is the one for spring. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the Forest Lake in the Stone Tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. Rasmodius, wizard. So I'm headed that way anyways. I wanted to see if there's even an opportunity to buy anything from the traveling carp frenzy has begun in the mountains. Wow. That's rare. We are in a complete opposite direction of that, but that's cool. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for coffee at a good price. No, but we have more rare seeds. You can see right here, that's sword burn cost. Tortilla. Butter tortillas are delicious. Alright, let's go talk to this evil wizard. Ah, come in. I am Magnus Rasmodius, seeker of arcane truths, mediator between physical and ethereal, master of the seven elements, keeper of the sacred you get the point. And you, Golden, the one who arrive I have long foreseen. Here, I'd like to show you something. Behold! Hey, it's the rat that I was seeing. You've seen one before, haven't you? They call themselves the Junimos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak to me. I'm not sure why they moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. I found a note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. One with the forest. What do they mean? Aha! Come here. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. And I would be nervous too. Although my boy took it like a champ. Plus 25 energy. Oh, it's hazy green. Oh man, that's wicked. If I was yeah, you know, Ossifer, I don't quite know what happened. There was this wizard-looking fellow. He gave me some green bile to drink, and I started hallucinating about pine trees and the sort. I ain't got no clue about it, but he said I'd start speaking with spirits afterwards, and then I lost my wallet. You've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. I see green people, Ossifer. Okay. Well, we still got some time on the river jelly. I believe as that is only max. Let's see. So we already have one rare seed. Here's going to be the very controversial thing that I say. I was hoping that there was coffee. I'm going to... The potato is actually worth a lot more. I don't think I quite need the gold. So I'm just going to drop the potato off. I'm going to put the radish away. Same thing with the sickle. I need the hoe. I don't need the watering can. Not right now, at least. algae really isn't expensive, but I'm going to keep it for energy. I'm also going to take this way because I think it's a little bit faster to like cut across. I know that's going to sound weird, but to me, I'm teleporting twice. I'm getting stuck in between things. Oh no. And the reason for this is I want to see... Oh, cool. Copper ore. That's one of the things I was looking for. I didn't even need to go to the mine to get it. I'm basically looking for forage, so like dandelion. I don't think daffodil heals anything. Yeah, good for a gift. I'm basically just looking for forage to heal with. Oh, arrowhead. Well, maybe I have the purpose of going to Gunther already. I'm short a leek. Okay. Who haven't I given gifts to? Oh, I can give gifts again to people. Cool. So the question is, do I find... So first off, so something here is that we can actually drop off these things now. It would be preferable, in my opinion, to not have to give away any starred items, but we don't really have that choice right now. And like I said, we're going to make the choice to actually do this. Let's give this up, and I'd like to just organize them right below the object. I was hoping for a leak, and what that would have done is that would have had us buy the bundle already, and we could have just moved on with our lives. Let's just keep on going around. Let's talk to Haley. Be good neighbors. My sister is so weird. Sometimes I wonder we're even related. I've been there. My sister's weird. Let's provide the arrowhead. Okay, we can move on with life. And then I'm going to do a weird loop around, and the reason for that is I want to see, well, this was nice. It's not quite what I wanted. Let's check over here. Oh, well, horseradish works out. Still getting stuck on that thing. Oh no. I guess I can keep the horseradish for times of uncertainty, which will be in the mines. So tired. Can't keep my eyes open. I've also been there. Oh, apologies. Welcome to Joja Mart. How may I help you? Thank you. Please don't tell my manager I was dozing off on my shift. I'd get into a lot of trouble. Dude, retail's brutal. every single time I'm reminded of it, I'm just like, why would anyone want to do this? I mean, I get that it's necessary, right? It just sucks. It's like one of those things, it's like it's a lose-lose situation. I mean, this is coming from like 5 years of retail experience. So I guess your mileage depends. But for me, it wasn't for me. I think there's a certain parts where you get into like this corporate cycle of being a pawn. It's not worthwhile. Let's talk to Demetrius while we're up here. So what's really cool is this mushroom is actually very, very powerful for what we're trying to accomplish. If we find a leak along the way, I'm going to be very... Oh, I see something. I see it. I see it. I see them little worms. Oh, yeah. Prehistorical tool. Gunther can tell me more about that. I bet he can. I bet he's going to tell me all sorts of mysteries and wonders I have never heard of before. He's going to explain the universe to me in a sweet, calming voice. I got another minute 14 on this. I haven't really used a lot of the energy. Let's continue going this way. I ended up actually getting a fair amount of items along the way. So a cherry bomb is actually going to be fairly useful. Okay, that worked out. Oops, that's not what we want. Cave carrot. If only I've had that earlier. Exotic foraged. So here's some of the combat. It's not thing crazy. But we see some things here. Now, I can't really use these things right now, and I don't have the space to maintain them. So I'm gonna have to toss them, which kind of sucks, right? But it's okay. Now this this gem over here is an amethyst. It's gonna take a little while to pop, and we need to talk to Gunther about it. But it's gonna be a great gift for Abigail. She loves purple stuff. Ooh, mixed seeds. I don't think we have too much purpose for them right now, but you know, eventually it's gonna be good. Now, as you keep going lower into the mines, you're gonna notice a few things. All right. First off, is that okay, we were able to use most of it. That particular mineral that you're mining for. So in this case, oh man, let's go ahead and eat the algae already. I want to see what that is. I'm not a fan of short swords, so like, let's look at this. So that's the slash there. That's the slash here. This is very fast, right? But this covers a lot more, and it's just overall more defensive. We still got hit though. A little bit tragic. Let's see what this is. I believe this is topaz. Okay. This is something else we want to give to Gunther. I think I want to get rid of the dagger. I'm not a fan of it, and we luck out and kill a rock crab or rock lobster. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Let's eat the horseradish. Can partake in the radish. Okay. So every 5 levels, we're on level 4 right now. Is that a... Oh man, those are a lot of geodes. Oh man, I can't let that go. How much is this? Dude, this is only 50 cents. Shirt, wearable shirt. Nice. Every 4 levels, we're actually we have the opportunity to to basically hit up an elevator. And what that elevator will allow us to do is basically move on or return back and have like a quick save. Oh, that earth crystal is going to be good. These are all things that I know I'm going to be using, which is a shame that I won't have quite the space for it. Now I can give up something. These are all things that I will be using. Okay. It's a time I could eat the mushroom. The reason I'm fine with eating the mushroom is because I want to hit level 5. Okay, there we go. So now we actually have an elevator we can go back to, and we're going to be fine and dandy. As if nothing ever happened. So I'm only hitting with my left click right now. But if you use a right click, you will actually be able to guard, which is really cool. I'm going to keep smashing things until we find an exit down. Cool. There's different monsters. Oh, I messed that up. And they all have different drops. The one that I'm looking for is a little coal snuff thing that what it will do is provide a small chance for coffee. Wow, these slimes are tougher than I remember. It's also because I'm probably using a rusty sword. We're not going to think about that. So in order to make bars, we need coal and the appropriate material. So there's copper, iron, and then gold eventually. Wow, that was really lucky. So there is no set path down, by the way. It's based purely off your luck. So luckier you are, the easier it is for you to find a path down. But it's getting late, so I'm gonna just check this out. I think that's a crab. I wanna see if this crab gives me anything useful, and it did. I wanna keep these cave carrots. Okay, I have a lot of things to give Gunter tomorrow. I could make an argument that I don't need the stone, but I'm going to keep the stone for now. All right, we gotta make our way back, and I consider the time it takes for me normally to get back, not for expanded to get back. So this is gonna be really fun. So we might just see the first time I actually drop. So you have until 12 a.m. to get back to your place, which is usually fairly generous. I'm going to take this way. I don't think it's better. Oh man, literally 20 minutes to get back to my place. I think if I collapse within my farm, it's not too bad. Oh, this is gonna be nail biting. If I'm in my house, I'll be fine. Okay. Oh, I didn't make it to the bed. But I don't think I lose anything when I'm in my house though, so that works out. But what's unfortunate is two things happen now that I've passed out, which is let's see what I get later. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stone scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and can serve as convenient locations to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop with 75 stone and 1,000 G when you're ready for it. I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurer spirit, that much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my adventurers guild. Okay, so nothing bad happened, thank goodness. I say that when I'm losing like half of my health. So as a direct result of not having a good night's sleep, quote unquote, we do not have our max energy. And secondly, what do I want to... I guess this is all things that... I'll put this over here. I can make... Oh, I'm actually short. Okay, well, we got one for now. Okay. I want to make this. I want to make a second one. So I'm going to work my poor little farmer to the bone. Because nothing says corporate overlords than forcing the poor guy to do it himself. Okay. So the reason I want to is for nothing other than it'll make things go by a little bit faster. I'm going to put one of these in here now because I have a second one. Okay. And then Gunter is actually going to have the ability to use the other one. Now, we can pick this stuff. Carrots ready, strawberries are going to have another 7 days. Oops. That is not bueno. We wasted some water and energy that we're sparse on. That's okay. We don't have to worry about it too much. And the reason for that is we actually don't have that many crops of water right now. Had I been going full on crops, this might be bad, but at the same time, I don't think we would have been in a position where we would have passed out last night. Let me know if there's anything I can do. If I can do anything for you. Oh, you're so sweet. Alright. Deadline. I can actually give this to Linus and him like me more. Alright, actually, while we're here, Mike's Earth Crystal. Just so happens that I have one. It's good to check. Wow, that doesn't look like you have a mustache at all, Gus. Okay. Cool. I can grab that for Robin right now too. That's not even that hard. Let's go make some inventory space though. I don't exactly have the largest backpack right now. I've been focusing on getting items. Oops. That's some things to give you. Okay, I don't think I have the geodes on me. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so let's focus on... I don't even have an axe. Huh. Okay. I don't think I was prepared for this. Really and truly, I don't think I was prepared for this. I set up on side quests, and I wasn't ready for the side quests. Okay, let's go talk to... How much is this again? 2,000 G? I'll give you $1.50 for it, my dude. I'm just short. Okay. I think I can actually make up for this. What I need to have happen though is I need to find some stuff. Really just go hoofing it in a general direction. I want to go this way. Okay. I see something in the wayside. Ah, lost books. I love lost books. Okay. Anything else? No. Oh, shame. I was kind of hoping there'd be some clams here, man. Surprise, I guess. Oh, Golden. It's just you. Sorry, I get startled easily. Hey, you're kind of new to farming, so... I want to give you a device as my way of welcoming you to the valley. Follow me to my storage chest. Here, it's a sprinkler. It'll automatically water adjacent crops every day. I have an order ledger in my crafts room. If you need more, you can purchase sprinklers from me. So sprinklers typically need, in the case of the baseline one, copper, and the second one, which is the quality one, which we just received, it needs iron. Now, both aren't really hard to come by, but both of them can be very tedious to get to. It's not like they're hiding or anything, right? So we need to get those things from the, specifically we need to get material from the mines to craft them, right? But then we gotta smelt that same material, and it can be real bothersome, assuming that we aren't in good standing for whatever reason. Like today, we're not in good standing today. So with that in mind, it is sometimes best just to buy them. The best way to describe that, right, is that, or like the reason for it is, it's an investment in your time. And if you don't use sprinklers, I would say give them a shot. Give them a shot and see what you're missing out on, because it is a world of difference. It's night and day. I wholeheartedly recommend getting quality sprinklers. Oh, cool. We're actually able to craft. We can actually buy some spring seeds, just straight up. Let's continue looking over here. Maybe we find some more forage. Okay, so we need to actually put that spring forage bundle to rest, and we can do that tonight after we swing by Pierre. Let's see if there's anything else we can find here. Sometimes there are items that will appear, much like the Lost Doll over here. 60, 50. We are just short by 3 cents, or G's. That is unfortunate. Oh man, that is wicked. And I was just about to question if I should have combined that for the seeds, but you know what? It's worth it. We found it. So one of the nice things, right, is that a lot of forage can actually be used to build some wonderful items. So we have things like so the different seeds for what's it called? different seeds for trees. Wow, I can't believe I was blanking on that so hard. The different trees for seeds actually combine into making a field ration. So we go to our crafting and we look at the field snack. We take some acorn, maple seed, and pinecone, all things that we can get from chopping down trees. In the process of reforestation, we can actually get a lot of that pretty easily, and 45 energy is not that bad. I wonder if any Victor's friends want a part-time job cleaning the house. It'd save me a lot of time. I wish Abby wouldn't spend so much time in her room. Maintaining a household is difficult work, but somebody has to do it. Yes? Okay. We have an opportunity to actually come over here. I sense you've been spending some time in the old community center. It's good to know someone's taking care of that place. Right, let's go. Let's go. We just made it. Hoorah. 24 slots. Big upgrade. We're moving up in the world. This is not happening, no. Not anytime soon. Trees look nice today, don't you? So why did you become a farmer? I want to make tons of money. Yeah. So sometimes you'll have opportunities to talk to different villagers and give a response. Generally speaking, most of them have an opinion. It's not hard to ascertain which one you want, or that they kind of need to hear. So actually, I want to look at this exotic forage. So poison mushroom, pine tar. Okay. What do we got over here? Bearberry. Hey, maybe I did add this, because I don't quite remember this red baneberry. I remember the other three. Oh, cool. So I did, so this is actually a little bit different. This community center is including expanded produce. And oh my goodness, that's a lot of wood. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of wood. Alright, let's grab this bundle already so we can freak out our farmer. We're gonna get a ton of seeds. We're gonna look around, and oh boy, a Junimo is doing something. So we don't actually need to go up to those little bulletins to know what they're gonna need. So what do I mean by that? If you hit the escape button or your menu button if you're playing on console, there's a tab that says Community Center, and you can actually go here and see the different things. So pantry, we get the greenhouse, we have the spring crops bundle, green beans, cucumber. Oh goodness, I would have to grow cucumber. Cucumber, vitamins, minerals. That wrap is actually so nice, by the way. Cucumber water is so good for you. Okay, quality. Oh my goodness. Oh my days. Who can save me from my wicked ways? Okay. Butternut squash. Very cool. Chestnut bundle. Very cool. So some cheeses. So we can see all these things here. Sweet potato for fall. And then animal bundle. This is pretty much the same. Okay. Fish tank, we can see the different things that are allowed. Even a goldfish. And this is actually a little bit more difficult because they require. So night fish bundle, the frog is actually where we fish at night and we can see stuff. A tadpole in the lake, carp. Okay. Crab pot. This doesn't look changed. Specialty fish, butterfish. Huh. This one does look changed. This one also. Okay, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. So this is gonna be a little bit more difficult. So I did actually swap it. I didn't think I did. So I'm actually glad for that. Glad because I didn't expect when I did that. Alright. So I'm actually gonna do a loop-de-loop here. And I'm gonna talk to Caroline when I come back, which will most likely be tomorrow, because A, I don't have much energy left, and then secondly, she's gonna be out and about or somewhere else. I mean, I can always check the map and figure out where she's at, but okay. We're going to do what we do best. So, refine the quartz. So for right now, we're gonna leave that there. We're going to put this here, 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 here. Here, here. I realize I don't have that much energy. Do I need a more pure form of quartz? Okay. Can put this away. I should hold on to the geo because I forgot to take it. And I also realized that I've had leak this entire time and I didn't even do anything about it. Oh goodness, Marcus, please. Why are you like this? Okay. We don't need to do all this at the same time, but I do want to water all these plants at the very least. And then we can make a judgment call based on how much energy I have left. Because it's only the 8th. We don't need to do all this. So 1, 2... I can just plant this just to be on the safe side, I would say. But I mean, it's early enough to where I want to use this energy. Oh man, I am so glad that didn't tear up. I forget if this costs energy. Okay. Spring seeds, 7 days. Alright. We pretty much had a very good week. I think I'm going to do one more day after a quick break. And then we'll see what happens. So please excuse the black screen for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and mute real quickly and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So, sorry for the black screen. Let's go ahead and finish off this final day, and then I'm going to see when is the next time I can actually stream, which will probably be a weekend. So special items and powers, we can see different things. I don't think this is an item or a tablet item. Well, this is, I just haven't played 1.6, and I just didn't realize that was part of it. Anyways, let's look at what we can do for the day. So first things first, look at this. We got carrots. How wonderful. Fast-growing, colorful tuber that makes for a great snack. That is actually really good. So you can see right now, the sprinkler actually did a great job. Like, we have this entire area here basically covered. Whoops. And we don't have to water that ever again. So I'm going to put this here. I think I can... Whoops, I don't want to eat a daffodil. Let's see. Okay, I can still do that. Okay, perfect. So I want to do this. This isn't probably the best use of it, but considering that I don't really have other use for the sap right now, and it already starts using, or it starts fertilizing the soil, it's better than nothing, you know what I mean? Okay, so we need to get our geodes, and then the next thing I want to do is get this here wood. Needs to be fresh. Actually, I can't even bring her this wood. Okay, so that's all the more reason to chop down these trees. So I was thinking I could just get away with 6 wood pieces. But I'm gonna go ahead and chop down this tree because I also want the yeah, oh man, the game's smart. Yeah, I can't cheat it out. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this up, put this down. I didn't see... Okay, let's just put that there. We're going to make some fertilizer. That fertilizer is going to be used here, here. There we go. We gotta get some more wawa. Cut this down. Pet the cat. And then we can also look into getting other crops. I think we'll have wonderful experience here. Nice and uniform. Let's start. Is this not growing? Why is this not growing? I guess let's put this further away. Start tilling. Side 1, 2, 3. We'll just start off with this amount. Okay, that uses all our seeds. We are very happy. No waste. We don't like waste in this house. And water this. We got the wood for Robin. Alright, so we want to do this. So the thing with this carrot, right? I'm gonna hold off on it. What can I do? I think, oof, goodness. I got an axe, I got pickaxe. I kind of got everything that I need. My shoes, are those made out of plastic? Well, I'll give you a flower, even though you're a witch right now. Let's see. I'm looking for someone to bring me 15 iron ores to aid in a local study. Okay. I don't think I have the means to actually do that. Why yet? Don't tell anyone what I'm stuck into. I think it's haunted. Oh, I don't have anything. I have no money because Pierre took all my money for a backpack. Actually, since there's a lot of the townsfolk here, let me go talk to them. So Tuesdays or when there's a fitness class over here? Hello. Hey Jody, do you need something? I'm sure Dudley will be a little shy first. I think you'll love having a little friend on your farm with you. Yep. I don't want to say the shop is closed. Keep that in mind if you're going to need anything. I bought the tastiest spring onion from Pierre's shop the other day. He said he found it himself while exploring the mountains. I didn't know Pierre was such a talented forager. Sometimes I miss how busy I used to be at Suzu City, at my corporate job. I have so much free time here in the valley. It allows me to focus on my hobbies, but sometimes I get lost in my thoughts. Hey, it looks like you got the lumber I asked for. Wonderful. Hey, I heard that Louis showed you around the community center. It'd be great if you can fix that place up. It used to be a real nice building. I work part-time to pay the bills. Alright, cool. Very cool, Emily. So let's keep going. I'm gonna go off here. Alright, perfect. Let's keep going. And maybe we can talk a little bit to... Actually, we need to hit up Clint. We don't have enough money for Clint, actually. Yeah. Wait, we do. What am I talking about? Okay. What quests do we have? Deeper in the mines, leave level 40, smelting. Okay. I don't have any copper, so I do need to go back to the mines. One of the nice things about geodes is that, oh, this is a level 4 or a level 3, a gold daffodil. That's gonna be real nice as a gift to someone. We're going to have an opportunity right now to talk to Clint and process these geodes. Now, geodes are always 25 cents, so I didn't think I had anything. Sometimes we can get some pretty nice stuff, especially since the museum is what I want to call it. Should be open. Archaeology office. All right, cool. On foraging, the local woods and mountains are great places to find wild produce. A good forager will clear out any weeds, stumps, or stones from the area so that wild produce has plenty of space to grow. Expert foragers know the secret to cultivating wild food so that it can grow on the farm. Isn't that amazing? So good to know. Alright, so we're going to donate a little bit more. So the question is, right, what happens if you happen to, wow, actually cauliflower seeds are coming in clutch. What happens if you happen to get the same piece of mineral again, right? Do you just give it to Gunter? Well, no, he's already appraised it. So you can find out if any particular townfolk likes that piece of rock, or you can just sell it. Some of the rocks are very valuable, so that could be very useful. Let's check down here. And it doesn't seem like anything. I don't see any worms. Oh my days. Okay. I did see a clam that I saw too late. And then a mussel. It's a mussel, isn't it? Oyster. Oh, high quality oyster. Let's go. It is really interesting. Once you start getting a little bit of levels, it's interesting how far it can actually go. You're really sweet, thank you. What do you want? Oh, saying hello, hi, hi. Let's see where we at with gifts. Claire's is our highest. Linus is our second. I wonder why. I wonder if that's just a different thing. Although it's good to note. I guess it makes sense, right? Because when you think about it from like a game perspective, when a game decides, hey, I want to populate this particular item in a forested area, if there's something there, then it won't override it. So that makes sense. So I guess we can clear this up a little bit. We need wood anyways. We need to start getting more wood for animals. Because I do want to get some chickens and cows. Ooh, an acorn. So I don't think we have an acorn. I need to get more of the other things. I can't really do much here. Well, I do level up. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Love seeing level ups. We are 19 energy. Ooh, rusty spur. Cool. Okay, I can't use the melons right now. We went to Robin already, so we have that. I could use a carrot. This carrot is actually really nice for energy. I think I want to eat a carrot. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. 8, 9. You want to know something? If you ever till something and you don't want it, bam! Just hit it with a pickaxe. It'll put it right into shape. So actually, since we have more energy now because I ate that carrot, I want to actually get some more sap. So I'm a little bit short when it comes to making more fertilizer. And really, fertilizer is just really expensive for what it is. You can make an argument in the sense of, well, it's a lot of energy for trees. And I mean, yeah, that's true. It is initially, but when I start getting a better axe, the trees are going to go down a lot faster. But until then, I mean, we really don't have a choice in the matter. So I require 1 coal. I require 5 ore. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a chewy little guy in there. Oh man, I mean that's the true statement. We got some time. Let's just clear out some of this place. La 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 la. Clearing stone. Alright, cool. Can I just do this? Perfect. I want to put this up there. We have a spring onion. That's not really... I guess I should have asked Olivia if she likes these. It sounded like in that interaction that she does. Okay. Well, this was a lot of fun. Hope all you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night now and a stream. If you guys really enjoyed watching this, make sure to subscribe and like the stream. Any support encourages me to continue doing this. And we can definitely grow this farm together. My intent is that I will be streaming a lot of the content and then making a super cut with the streams of any funny or cool moments. So anything that you guys have as a suggestion or in the comments of like, hey, I really like that moment, that'd be really cool. Anyways, ta-ta for now. I will see you guys later.